the New York Times by the book tag is what I'm going to be doing today. Yay! I was tagged by Ryan from For the Love of Ryan. I love his channel so much. He's one of my favorite booktubers. You guys should definitely go check out his videos and watch them all if you have not. Subscribe, all of that wonderful stuff. I don't know who this tag was created by because I am never prepared for these type of videos, but I will leave the creators' information down below as well. Sorry. Before I start the tag, I want to take the time to say thank you, because the other day I hit 5,000 subscribers and that's insane, and I just want to let you know how thankful I am, and I want to give you all the biggest hug ever. Just come here and I can just hug you. I want to give you a hug if I could. Because I hit 5,000 subscribers, I want to do something special for you guys. I just don't know what to do, so leave a comment below requesting a video that you want me to film, whatever that is, whatever gets the most thumbs up, I guess I'll do. So we'll do that. That's easy. So on to the tag. Question 1. What book is on your nightstand? There are currently 2 books on my nightstand. The first one is Dr. Mutter's Marvels by Kristen O'Keefe Optowitz. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. This is a biography on Thomas Mutter, who was a doctor in the early 1800s, and I am currently about 50 pages in, but I'm loving this book so far. I want to finish this book today, but will I do that? Probably not, because I am a slacker. The other book I have on my nightstand is The Rum Diary by Hunter S. Thompson. I am also about 50 pages in this book, and this weekend I didn't read much because, like I said, I'm a slacker and I was too busy hanging out with friends, but I'm going to read more today and the rest of the week, I promise. Question 2. What was the last truly great book that you read? I've read a lot of really good books this year, to be honest. I don't think I could narrow it down to just one, but I can show you my top 3. We the Drowned by Karsten Jensen. This is a novel about the sea, and it is beautiful in every way a book can be beautiful, and I am in love with this book. Next, I would say Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk. Shout out to Adrian and Dalton for making me read this. Thank you. I would tell you all about this book, but the first rule of Fight Club is don't talk about Fight Club. So. And Moby Dick by Herman Melville. This book is a masterpiece. Question 3. If you could meet any author, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you want to know? The author I'm gonna go with for this is pretty obvious, and that is Steve Alton. He's my favorite author. I've wanted to meet him since I was 11 years old. I just want to hang out with him for a whole day. We could talk about sharks, and then we could talk about the film for this book, which is coming out very soon. It's been casted. I just want him to tell me all the things about the movie, and we could fangirl together, and it'll just be a great time, and I just want to meet him so bad. I just want to sit down and pick at his brain. Is that weird? Question 4. What books might we be surprised to find on your shelves? Something that I wish I read more of would probably be graphic novels and comics. So I think it might be surprising to know that I have all of the Batman comics. I've had these for so long, but I actually haven't read them yet. And they're not mine, they're my cousin's. They've been sitting for 2 years, and that's kind of sad. I will read these eventually, I promise. Someone just needs to leave a comment yelling at me, telling me that I need to read these already because I'm a disgrace. Just say that. I also have Sin City graphic novels that I have not read yet. I've read the first 2, but I haven't read anything more than that, and I have them all, and they're just sitting there. Someone yell at me, please. Question 5. How do you organize your personal library? This is gonna be embarrassing, but I'm gonna show you. This is my unread shelf. I've shown this before. All the unread books, just look at them. Isn't that wonderful? This is where I put all the books that I've read this year so far. Not many. These are random books that I have just thrown on this bookshelf because they're in the background of my video. You would think I would organize it better, but because I'm me, I just kind of threw them there. These are where I put all of my books, and it might look bad, but you know what? It's an organized mess, and that's what I tell myself. I know where everything is, no one else knows, but I know, and that's all that matters. There's more, that's not books. There's more up there too. There are books in here, And the last place I have books are right here. Yes. It's a mess, I know. Question 6. What book have you always meant to read and haven't gotten around to yet? Oliver Twist by Charles Dickens. I have been halfway through this book for probably a year now. I'm embarrassed because I've never read anything by Charles Dickens before and I want to complete this novel so that I could read more. I was enjoying this book when I was reading it. I liked what I'd read so far, so I don't know why I haven't picked it back up yet. I am just a slacker, like I said before. Question 7. What book did you feel you were supposed to like but didn't? Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I thought I was gonna love that book because it's a psychological thriller. Who doesn't love those? And I just had such high expectations for that book, and when I read it, they were just crushed. And I felt so disappointed with it. It was so anticlimactic. It did not go where I wanted it to go, and I just wasn't a big fan of it. And so, Gone Girl. Question 8. What kind of stories are you drawn to? The stories that I'm drawn to the most is probably nautical fiction, which is maritime fiction, which is novels of the sea and sailors and the ocean. If you look at my bookshelves, that's probably what you will see the most of. That's just what I've always liked. I like the ocean, so I like to read about it. There you go. Are there any stories you stay clear of? I'm really open to reading everything. There isn't necessarily something that I think I would stay clear of or avoid. If someone were to recommend something that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, but they think I should read it for some reason, I will give it a chance because I think you should expose yourself to anything and everything because you never know what you're gonna get from it. I don't know. Question 9. If you could require the president to read one book, what would it be? I don't really think I have a recommendation for the president. I think the president could probably recommend a lot of books to me. So Obama, send recommendations my way. Thanks. Question 10. What do you plan to read next? The second bind-up of The Walking Dead. My boss is letting me borrow this, so I have to read it soon and then give it back to him. Those are all the questions. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna tag the restricted section, Megan and Sue. I don't think you guys have done this, and I think you would have fun answering the questions, so you should do the tag. And that's all I really have to say for this video. Leave a comment below. Yeah. Bye!